I wish it worked like this every time, but in the case of the story that I told yesterday of the solar installation and the inspections and those different things not working out the way that I hoped that they would be, what I did was I was aware that, oh no, I'm being tested to give up, whether I'm going to give up my joy or whether I'm going to hold on to it. And what I did was I sat down, and instead of just giving myself to the overwhelming feelings of being out of control in this, I sat down and I prayed and I looked to the Lord. I looked to His face, and I just sat it down and I laid it before Him, and I said, Lord, look, this this is a test of the emergency broadcast system, and I laid it before Him, and I said, Lord, I know that I have a lot of work to do and a lot of learning to do in training my soul to joy, but I look to you right now and I ask, would you work on my behalf right now? I can't really make this work. And I looked to Him, I looked at His face, I recalibrated it to put myself in sync with Him and His joy to me and for me. And as I did, my soul calmed down some more, and I was able to just relax and say, okay, so Lord, and then the guy said, hey, these things aren't working for us. We're all off for today. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to shoot the messenger. I'm just going to go with it. And I thought, well, I guess this isn't going to happen today. And okay. And what ends up happening is about 5 minutes later, a knock comes on my door, and the guy says, hey, actually, I got halfway down the street, I got a call, everything's back on, we're all good, we're all on. And I was just like, Lord, I get it. I get that you're working in me and that you want me to grow in my joy, in your joy. And I want to cooperate with you in that. And let this be sort of a lesson to you. I think that for us, that most of the time what ends up happening is aggravation goes at warp speed. Joy works actually at a much slower pace, and you've got to slow yourself down, look up into the Lord's face long enough to reestablish your joy, and then face what you're facing.